Hey everyone, I want to do something different than usually just reviewing one movie. I want to review this whole series of the A Quiet Place series. Now, I think that the first one was a bit overhyped, but I did feel like the second one was a lot better. It was just it felt like more like it became like a I'm gonna be honest, like this whole series feels kind of like if you took The Walking Dead and you plucked the zombies out and you put Stranger Things monsters in it. And I think that's what the whole series feels like because that's what makes it. That's why I feel like it was a little bit overhyped. I feel like um, I love Emily Blunt, and I think she just feels a little bit distant in these movies. I don't know if it's because she's being directed by her husband. Overall, I feel like what made the second one stronger was that the daughter, um, played by Millicent Simmons, um, who's she's deaf, and I feel like she got the shine in this second one. And also, Cillian Murphy proved me wrong. I don't know why I didn't think he was going to be good. Just the way he looked, he kind of looked like a Last of Us character mixed with the Watchdogs with the hat and the mouth cover. He kind of looked like he was like based on a video game character. But you gotta remember, Cillian Murphy. I really think he thrived in this movie. He's been doing like a lot of like art house stuff, but you gotta go back to 28 Days Later. All right, I know some people are kind of that movie. It's weirdly like not as loved as it used to be. Like people used to love that movie. I don't know, like it just kind of like it had its fans, and now like yeah whatever. Maybe the sequel kind of diminished it. It's not the same thing with A Quiet Place. I feel like the sequels will actually help this series because the sequel of A Quiet Place um, kind of built upon, and it maybe it's one of those series that the more people talk about it, the more people put their ideas in it, the better the series will get. And because as of right now, I still think it the formula is Walking Dead with Stranger Things monsters, but um, as long as the next step in the movie series isn't that, all right, there's that scene where Cillian Murphy gets tied down with the bells on him by those weirdos. So that part reminded me of Walking Dead because you see a lot of kind of crazies um, feeding cannibals and tying people, using them as bait for the zombies to get them. That happens a lot in The Walking Dead. Um, so where does the series go on from this? I don't know. Um, I think it tops out at five. Maybe it might top out as a trilogy, and that might be the best way to go. And yeah, you had three of these movies. It's a good box set. Um, but to make it to go to five or six, now you're like kind of jumping the shark and kind of overdoing it. Um, you know how Hollywood is. Um, One of the things I really liked in the second one was that opening scene where we see the crash landing of the aliens, and they're kind of like you see that thing in the sky at the baseball game, and then everyone kind of running away from the monsters the first time. Honestly, I don't know why the movie didn't just kind of keep it going, because that had a lot of momentum, and then they went back to the present, and I think the movie kind of lost momentum there. But it's still, like I said, um, when he proved me wrong. Cillian Murphy, he proved me wrong. He proved me wrong, because I thought he was gonna kind of be like a boring version of Rick from The Walking Dead, and yeah, I think it helped that um, John Krasinski wasn't in it, and I just it's but he was doing double duty, and he looked distracted. He was better in his flashback sequence. So yeah, I did. If I had to rate Quiet Place 2, I give it like a 7. I saw Candyman, I give that a 6.5. So Quiet Place, I give it a 7, and it could be one of those series that get better as it goes on, but I wouldn't overdo it. Let me know what you think of the Quiet Place series.